I'm Tom. Tom's daughter. No, not my daughter. Just two idiots in a car talking about stupid shit. It's not going to help anyone's mental health. People are crazy. This is a start. Wish us luck.
Is my name necessary or not?
Good afternoon, everyone. We have a question to begin with. I feel like I look gorgeous. She's okayish. If you have a difference of opinion, please let us know. Okay, don't think that, girls are all beautiful and it has to be said that, all girls are beautiful and gorgeous and this and that. You don't have to do
Says
that.
to man with the ponytail.
I think I can pull this off.
Okay.
You disagree, but I think I can pull this off.
I just can't take
Hey,
you
I
serious.
used to have long hair. You
I
have
know,
seen
I
this.
saw that and I couldn't take it serious, and now you have it and I'm struggling. That's why we focus on
Well,
the video.
no matter what, the hair stays. So does the ponytail.
Hey, you do you. Not cautiously. I completely support you in your decisions.
You have to support me in my journey with my ponytail.
I will. I
Yes.
might make fun of you at times, but I will completely support you.
You are given the freedom to do so.
Perfect. Consensual.
Consensual making fun of each other. That's a healthy debate and the way of any friendship should occur. Okay, great.
True.
Let's go to the point of this video.
Let's go to the point of this video.
Okay.
While cutting that men's mental health videos, I have realized that I say a lot of the, oh yeah, same for me, or oh, feel that too, which kind of might be some kind of pick-me attitude.
Not kind of, definitely pick me attitude.
Because we are talking about overthinking, I have overthought that a lot and came to the conclusion we need to talk about the pick-me girl attitude thing. That's why we're making a podcast episode about it. Because yes, that comes across very, very weird and not validating. So maybe I am a pick-me girl.
I can see a bit of that, but I disagree to the whole point.
Do you know what the definition of a pick-me girl is?
Please explain.
A pick-me girl is a girl that seeks constant validation, sometimes by putting themselves apart, by being different, sometimes by putting other people down, making them feel shit, and mostly they do that for men validation.
Okay, so you're saying that you put down other women, or should I say, I'm not sure to
That's
say.
the definition. I'm not saying that's one of the points, that you put down other women to look better in front of men. That is one point where I totally disagree.
Yeah, I
I
don't
don't think I've ever put down other women. Well, maybe I have when they piss me off or whatever, but generally, I will support them even though their decisions are dumb. I don't have many.
Hey, you said that.
My decisions are dumb sometimes, and I still root for myself.
I have no arguments there.
You're gonna crash with that idea, but hey, go for it, girl. So yes, and I'm supporting the ponytail thingy as well, so I might as well. But yeah, that's one of the first points. You put other people down. But that point, I'm 100% sure I'm not a pick-me girl like that. I don't need to put other people down to look better. So
What would a pick-me girl want? Like
validation,
from
attention.
others? Attention?
Wants to hear that she's the best and the most beautiful and the coolest.
But don't you guys get that anyway? You don't have to do anything. Just by the virtue of being a female, you would get that.
I haven't gotten that. No?
Every one of my friends that they have watched every one of these videos constantly tells me how good you are.
Okay,
And
they tell
no, wait. Wait, because they don't know you personally. The point is, you are good. I'm not discounting that part.
Have you watched the last video we posted about how I'm okay-ish?
Yeah, that's because I know you. Like, I know more about you than any of these people. So I know you're okay-ish.
First I was good, now I'm okay-ish. Wow. Who's searching for
Yeah, it
validation
is.
now? I'm downgrading the more I speak.
It's just going down by the minute. So my argument here is people always, I don't know, I don't think you guys are treated harshly.
My point is just,
Mm.
you get that,
Yes.
but I don't get that from people. The last time somebody told me, hey, you're doing good or you do good,
Mm.
I don't remember. Yes, you get that about me. Maybe other people get that about me.
Mm.
But the last time somebody said that to me, about me, is a long, long time ago.
Okay, in what context? Like in a work context or a personal life context? What are we talking about?
Any context. I don't remember that anybody in the last year or 2 years said anything like that.
Okay.
That was my only point. I'm not saying it doesn't happen. I'm just saying nobody has talked. It's similar to what we talked about earlier. The approaching thing. Like, do you get approached? Do you not get approached? But that is also different.
Don't even get me started on that.
But yeah, I'm just saying nobody has told me that in a long time.
That's very strange. I thought.
You
I don't know.
thought. Assumptions. No more
Yes,
assumptions.
I do have some assumptions, but maybe this is wrong about everything that I know about human life.
Maybe it's just me. Maybe I don't get it. But I would assume the theory behind that is kind of like a lot of guys think girls get that a lot. So they don't say it because they think girls get that anyway from everywhere. And maybe that's why nobody says it.
Okay, I have to ask you this question because you used to agree with me on this thing.
Mm-hmm.
You used to tell me that girls don't have an incentive to work on themselves because no matter however they behave, there would always be some schmuck for them.
Some girls, definitely. Why would you change if you always find something?
Yeah,
But
I
there
can
is
see that.
enough girls that actually have the mindset, the openness to be like, yeah, I'm doing that right now. I need to figure out if I'm a pick-me girl to figure out what I need to change. So some women definitely, but I wouldn't say all.
I don't know, I think it's very different or very nuanced in that, like, yeah, you can say that you are not like most girls, but that's not because you are a pick-me girl.
Well, that's one of the other points.
Yeah.
That a girl always says like, oh, yes, I'm not like the other girls. I hang around with the guys or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I am not like the other girls. That's a point that kind of fits. I do say that sometimes when I'm in a conversation. I say, yeah, I'm not your typical girl.
Yeah.
And that makes you a pick-me girl. So maybe that point fits. Because I don't think I'm like all the other girls. And another point is like hanging more with the guys and saying I don't get along with girls. That's another pick-me girl point, which kind of fits because I get along with guys better than girls. But I'm not saying that to be like, oh, I'm so special. I'm just saying that because that is kind of the way.
What would a pick-me girl's idea, or what do they want?
I thought we're going through the point. You're making this more complicated.
I know, but I'm
I
just
don't know what a pick-me girl wants. I didn't check. I don't have a pick-me girl.
Yeah, you said about male validation about.
Well, that's the definition, yeah. And I have these points that say.
But validation in what way? Like males come to you and tell you that, oh, you're so great, you're brave, you're this, you're that.
Yeah, probably.
You're what other girls should be. That sort of a thing.
Yeah. You want to be treated like the queen of queens, the king of kings. Like you are utterly flawless and perfect in every way.
Oh, that's interesting. I don't know. I think if you look into that, if you attribute all that into this argument, probably everyone is, because everybody wants validation and all that from others.
Why didn't you wait till we actually finished the list to come to the conclusion?
Okay, go with the list. Okay. Please continue.
Why do I write a list with points to go through them step by step?
Continue. Go with the list. I'll just shut up and listen.
Wow.
No?
What a helpful day.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's see how we can cut that or if we leave it as it is.
No, leave it as it is. We're not cutting. The least amount of edit is the best way. You're the one who wants everything to be polished. And I'm on
I
the...
have expectations. If I do something, I don't do it half-as. I try to do my best.
I get it, but at the same time, this should be absolutely raw as much as
It
possible.
is raw, but
Yeah.
sometimes I have to cut out your racist jokes and
I'm
whatever.
not saying anything racist here.
Yeah. Okay, let's go. What is it?
You're painting me as a racist in front of all the world, okay?
In front of 20 people.
27.
No, the views are generally 20.
Whatever.
Okay. Pygmy girls also love to highlight that they are low maintenance. Like,
You're
okay.
definitely not low maintenance.
Wow, thanks. I haven't even explained the point. But
You know what? There's a funny story.
you're not a pick-me site. It's also what girls want, not what you think they are. You're defeating the purpose here.
No, because you said, they're low maintenance. I mean, I am yet to see someone of your kind to be low maintenance.
Well, the low maintenance point is kind of like, okay, I don't take ages because I don't wear makeup.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need fancy dresses and 500 purses. Like that kind of low maintenance. I don't need to go to the...
Oh, yeah. An oversized
sky-
hoodie and the jeans will do the magic here.
Hey, that's one of the next points.
Jesus Christ.
Apparently, pick-me girls highlight the fact that they don't need the high heels and the red dress.
Yeah.
They are happy with the oversized
You know what? That's
hoodies.
you. That is definitely you.
I told you these pick-me arguments hit the spot.
Yeah, I mean, I have to agree with
Maybe,
you on that.
but there's the argument. Yes, that definitely fits me. I'm 100% at you. I mean, he criticized me because I went on a date on a rooftop bar with my oversized hoodie and sneakers. I didn't know the rooftop bar was that fancy, but we had that discussion many times that I shouldn't go to
hard
dates.
work getting that point across. Like, here someone says, I have a date, and I'm like, good, what are you gonna wear? And I'm not saying that it has to be fancy anything. I'm just saying wear something nice. It can be a cardigan or anything.
I
Okay.
don't even have a cardigan.
Yeah, whose fault is that? Because you
Fashion.
only buy oversized hoodies and jeans, and to a specific brand too. We're not going to discuss the brand because that's a different situation altogether.
Maybe one day we get a placement.
Maybe one day. But that's the only thing you ever wear, no matter what, wherever you go.
I am
And
not wearing my shark shoots today, so you should be happy.
of course. And I'm like, this is a date. This is not like a walk in the park with a guy.
But he needs to get to know the real me.
Trust me, nobody has to see the real you on the day one. That comes later.
No, that comes on a day one. You see what you deal with, you get this.
Okay, everything in life has a bit of sales included in this thing, okay? You're not trying to mislead anyone by wearing something nice.
It is misleading because on normal days I don't wear something nice.
Yeah, no, nobody walks around prim and proper every day. I get it. But
Hey, even today I'm dressed way too fancy for me. Yeah, I'm wearing a nice red t-shirt, nice pants, nice shoes.
this is fancy. This is what people should wear normally.
This is an occasion that I run out of clothes
Mhm.
because all my clothes are in the city.
I know you're not dressing up for anyone, let alone me, and we don't need that. But the point stays that
I dress up on washing days when I have nothing comfortable to wear. I wear clothes that are more boring and fancy.
oh yeah, of course.
But yeah,
I think I dress up more than you do, and I'm a guy.
100%.
Yeah. Why?
You probably have a better face routine than me too,
I don't.
or a skin routine.
I don't have a bloody face routine.
This morning I was thinking, we're recording a podcast. I haven't washed my face. I haven't washed my hair. I'm not wearing any makeup. Let's record a podcast.
I do wash my hair and wash my face, but that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I haven't washed my face this morning. I couldn't give a shit.
You know what? I used to moisturize when I was in New Zealand. Every day I did moisturize. Don't know why, but I did.
Yeah, and the sun cream stuff. I need to get in that routine of actually applying sunscreen in the morning on the face thingy. Because it's going to be summer soon, so
Oh yeah, the bloody summer sun.
there's something to work on. So maybe I will have a face routine in a couple of weeks. As
So,
an
yeah.
influencer, you need skincare routine.
Okay, that's the first and the last time you would ever call us influencers, because that's, oh my dead body, I'm becoming an influencer.
Okay.
Okay.
Back into the topic. So yes, pick me girls apparently highlight that they live in a hoodie and sneakers and they don't need to dress up for attention. I don't highlight that I live in a hoodie, but I do live in a hoodie.
Yes, you
So
do.
I'm not 100% sure if that's a pick me girl, because I don't need to highlight that. I just show up to a date in a hoodie.
Trust me, we do appreciate girls getting ready and fast and efficient. It's all part of that, but not every day.
But my point is, when somebody meets me, they meet this. They don't make up that they will never ever get again. They get the real raw me. They can make a decision.
You know what? If girls, okay, you can sit there and say that. That's your privilege. I'll tell you that.
Okay.
Because even if you do that, guys aren't gonna care much. But imagine if
But apparently they care much that I don't get dressed
no,
up.
no, no.
So-
I see that, but my point is like, that's not gonna be the only. That's not gonna be something that we hold against you. We will be like, oh, she's a bit careless. That's all. But it's not gonna go anywhere other than that. But if I show up on a date wearing a hoodie and a sweatpant, you know how that's gonna go?
I have been on dates with guys that
Yeah,
did exactly that.
yeah, because I don't think. Okay, there may be guys who think that is a bad idea, but my point is like most guys will be more tolerant to things like that than girls will ever be, because you guys will start thinking, oh, why did he wear that? Maybe he doesn't have anything else.
Because
Maybe he has, but he's so sloppy. If this is what you can expect on day one, he's only gonna go downwards.
No, what a surprise.
I
All
know.
of that goes back to overthinking. The fact that women overthink a lot more than you people.
Yeah, we don't really.
You don't even think most of the time. So you wouldn't overthink the fact that, did she do the laundry today? Why is she showing up like that?
True, we won't.
See?
As long as you have somewhat of a, nice hair, or
Ooh, I have that.
if you have the basics covered, we're kind of more okay. We're lenient. We're not gonna analyze every bit of detail about you and wonder like why or what and when.
But I get that part. When I walked in that fancy rooftop bar in my hoodie and my backpack and whatever, like casual as I am, the waiter gave me a weird look. If I would have been a guy, maybe they would have kicked me out.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, it's apparently
get that.
the double standards everywhere.
yeah. But yeah, that's only one of the things. And that point I give them.
Mm-hmm.
I do that,
Mm-hmm.
but the difference is I don't announce that to the world. I don't have to highlight myself that I am such a casual chick because I only wear that. I just do it.
Okay.
So I don't know if that's a pick me point
I don't think
because
so.
I don't say that to get
No.
validation. I just do that.
You're sloppy every day.
Today I have a very nice t-shirt, nice pants and nice shoes, okay? Today I look more professional than I look...
You look like a normal girl. That's what it is.
Ugh, yeah, that boring stuff.
That's what you should be every day. But anyhow.
I do that maybe once or twice every couple of months.
Okay.
That's the max.
Mhm.
But yes,
What's the next point?
Food.
Pick me girl.
food comments. Apparently, pick me girls say, I only eat pizza because I hate salad.
You hate what?
Salad. Like
Is
I
that
can...
a thing?
Like I can eat whatever I want. I still look beautiful, kind of. That bullshit.
Oh.
That's another point that kind of hits because I eat pizza and pasta all day and sugar and cakes and
She has the worst diet that anyone that exists in this world
and I
today.
don't like salad, so that point fits. I eat pizza because I don't like salad. But even though that point fits, I don't say that to get attention.
Do you?
No, I don't. Why would I get me attention? It gets me negative attention from you because you fucking comment on my nice, not so healthy diet on a daily basis. Like,
Not so healthy.
it is not so healthy.
Yeah, I don't think that your diet and health even go even parallel. It's
See-
like so far apart.
If I would say that, I would get negative attention. There's no validation in it.
No, but I can see the point. Like, if you say, "Oh, I'm happy to have pizza," because most guys love pizza.
Yeah, but that I do these things. Yes, 100%.
You do the pick me girl without being a pick me girl. That's what the situation is.
So far, it
Yes.
seems like doing all the things.
Yeah.
And if I would actually say that,
Mhm.
and especially if you say it in that high pitched voice, like, "Oh, let's have pizza because I don't like salad," then you all sold.
Okay. That was scary, but okay.
Oh, that was scary already.
Yeah, the high pitch was scary.
That's why I don't do it. It's so
Mm.
fake and bullshit. But hey, just imagine me being on a date and be like, "Oh, let's order fries.
Good God.
I don't want to eat a salad. I want something real." How do you guys put up with girls like that?
Oh, I know.
I find that
I know.
hilarious.
I sometimes have thought about this, like the amount of drivel I have sat through. I'm like, why?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
And that's why we get away with everything, because you put up with everything.
I know, like most of them, like, oh my God. Sometimes you can see the back of people's head. Like when you look at them and like, oh, this is hard work.
Mm.
Yeah, this is the reason why people think that I have a big head when I say such things or make such statements.
And
Hey,
the
I'm
fact that
40, I don't care. That's going to be my argument for anything.
Yeah, back to that topic.
I
I'm
have
40 now. I can judge whoever I want. No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
That's part of being 40, okay?
Part of being human is being decent and stop
No,
judging.
no, no. It's like getting a driver's license. Like when you're 18, you can start driving, and when you're 40, you can start judging even before. But now you have something to back it up that you are qualified to judge people. I haven't got my qualifications, okay? You haven't.
Even if I get my driver's license,
Mhm.
that doesn't mean I have to drive everywhere and I will drive over people or whatever just because I can drive.
And in my argument, I have a driver's license and I'm really good at driving. So I shall exercise my driving privileges. Okay?
You are good at judging, but you need to stop. It's not nice and it comes across very,
I don't
very
go to
rude.
people and tell them. I tell that to you or someone who's with me at that time.
That's why, as a friend, I tell you, try to tone it down because it will get you in trouble.
You'll see.
Okay, next point of the pick-me list, which we kind of straying off every 5 minutes
Mhm.
today, is being the sports bro girl. Like, I hang out with the guys, become so cool. I'm hanging out at the soccer field, whatever, with the bros because I don't like shopping.
Oh, you said
So-
sports bro.
Yeah,
I heard sports bra. I was like, when did that become a thing?
that's in the gym. That's the sports bra girl.
That's for very entirely different reasons, by the way.
I don't know that reason. I haven't googled that yet. So one topic at a time. But yeah, the sports bro girl
Mm-hmm.
that is so cool and hangs out with the boys because she doesn't need to go shopping.
Yeah, I know that.
But I am
You are.
kind of that person.
No, you're
I'm-
not kind of. You are that person.
I am a volunteer firefighter. I do all that boys things, I guess.
What she's
And-
trying to say is she's half man. Okay, think about this. What all the things she's trained in?
Yeah, think about it.
Yeah.
Tell me, please. Educate me.
Okay, you are trained to be a firefighter.
Yeah.
You wanted to be an underwater welder.
Wanted, but I never learned that one, so I'm not trained in that one. It doesn't count.
Okay. And you learned to use a gun.
Every girl should know how to load more things than just the washing machine.
Oh, wow. If that's not sexist, I don't know what
That's
is.
such a Texas quote.
So yeah, you're halfway there. And only wants to drive a truck. Not interested in teeny tiny cars. It has to be not like any truck. You know, like these Rams, like this huge ass vehicles. that takes like 45% or 50% of the road altogether.
Yeah, tiny ego, big car. That's what I need. Pretty simple.
Yeah.
So yes, maybe I'm one of these girls, but
You know
not
what?
to be a pick-me. It's just because I like.
But this
doing
is the
that.
thing, like when you start point by point, analyze point, you're all that, but you're not a pick me girl either.
That's the confusion part.
Why are you like this?
Trauma.
Why can't you be like one of your people, like wear a floral dress and
Okay, maybe.
and
Okay,
sandals?
let's scratch that.
May-
Please tell me
maybe-
how to be a pick-me girl.
maybe a bow on your hair and just sing some songs when you have that bounce, and it'll be nice.
Okay, if we reach a certain amount of followers, we're gonna make a video with me in a bow, in a fucking dress, high heels and whatever.
Yeah.
Deal?
Yeah, we can.
Then I'm gonna have my pick-me girly moment where I walk around and be like, hi.
Yeah, with the purse or a clutch in your hand. Like, I don't know how you guys hold it. Like I don't know. Girls always have this like teeny tiny purses.
I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
have one
like
of
this.
these.
I don't know. Just one of those things.
I have my backpack.
Yeah, there you go. Backpack. Backpack, steel cap shoes, jeans, and an oversized hoodie.
The more I talk, the worse it gets. It's great. This is very helpful.
That's how someone goes on a date. Steel cap shoes? Yeah, why not?
Well, I don't wear the steel cap shoes outside of work, so
You're almost at work all the time, most of the time when I met you.
well, lately, yes, that's why I'm mostly dressed in black. Today is a day where I'm not wearing black.
Yeah, black and grays. That's the main color.
Okay, the grey is here, but it's not black. At least not black, okay?
What's the next point?
Downplaying female friendships. Like, I don't get along with girls. They're
You
too
don't.
dramatic. Well,
You don't?
yes. I can't say I don't get along with girls, but I struggle with some
Why
girls.
do you struggle?
Because their mindset is different. Like, I have some good friends, very good female friends, but they are quite hard to find. So,
What do you mean they're quite hard to find?
the people that I get along with are hard to find.
Okay.
And in girls, that's also a problem. And
It is a hard life.
yeah, being girl is tough, okay?
I know.
So much work. But no, I have female friends, yes, but I do struggle with a couple of females because that's the next point that I love so much. Mocking girly things like doing your nails, going shopping. I don't do that, and I do mock that. But just because I don't see the point of spending every month $80 on makeup that you wear in the morning, wash off at night, and repeat every day, and then it's empty, then you buy a new one and you repeat. And
I have a funny situation. Some of my friends know this because I used to be so vocal about this. Some of these girls have this routine of changing their nail extensions or whatever that is called.
oh yeah, if
Fake
you have
nails?
the fake nails every
Yeah.
2 to 4 weeks, you need to get them replaced.
Yeah, and these things are like insanely long, right?
Depends on your preferences.
Yeah, it looks like Dracula. Okay, that's my point. And they will be fancy with the different colors. And the most hilarious things I have seen is when girls have like really oversized, extensive Barbie lashes, like eyelashes, like extended eyelash. It's nice when it's subtle, but most of the time subtlety is out of the window so fast. And they have these extended nails, and sometimes you see both in one person. So you have this really extended eyelashes, and they'll have their phones in their hand, and they can't type.
No, you have to tap like this.
you have to do this. And it's the most hilarious thing. And one day me and my friends were at this place, and we walked into a building, and I saw one of these girls was doing that, and I literally blurted out, "Good God!" and all my friends knew what exactly was that about.
Like in school, because healthcare professionals are not supposed to, you can't have that. But
Yeah.
one of the girls in school currently has it for special occasions, and she types like that too. But I think if you start out, they're gonna be short. But then you get used to the shorter ones and you upgrade. It's the same when people have lip fillers. You start with a little bit, but then you get used to it, and then you put more and more. It just upgrades slowly.
I have a question. I mean, I have a question to everyone. I
Let's
don't.
hope they answer.
Well, I don't find this extended nails or the fake eyelashes too. I mean, I know some people have very thin eyelashes and they need that. I get that, but when it's too big, where if you walk in the rain and you're not getting wet, I don't get it. I mean, I don't find that attractive. If you guys find that attractive, let us know, because I don't. Maybe guys are into it, maybe I'm not really aware of it. I don't find it attractive as a man. I don't find anything overly done is attractive, like some people do with their cheekbones or their lip fillers, or I don't know. I think I like it even, yeah, subtle and more on the natural side. But that's me.
Yeah, I don't understand the eyelash thing either. I haven't done that. I think for one carnival season in Germany I wanted to. But even if I put some color on my eyelashes
Yeah.
and it's not dry, they hit my glasses and then I have streaks on my glasses. So if you have extensions, then they're even longer, and then when you wear glasses they kind of hit your glasses all the time. But I'm a bit too practical. Maybe I could wear contacts and then I could have these flattering eyelashes.
Yeah.
But talking about makeup, I'm the wrong person to talk to anyway, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, but I do use... I think since I'm 18, I use eyeliner. I like that. Even though it's the same as makeup, you put it on and you wash it off for no reason other than to be more comfortable. Or sometimes the lashy, blacky thingy. Mascara, is that the word?
Oh yes, mascara.
That's what I use.
I don't know the names of all these things, but yeah.
Yeah, that's it. I think the other day I looked how you actually put makeup on, because you need like white dots and then you need brown dots and then you smooth them in to highlight certain parts of your face.
Good
That
Lord.
alone, it sounds so stupid, but it's too complicated. I couldn't get that sorted.
I would say there's a bit of false advertising in that, but okay.
That's what it is. But yes, making fun of the typical girly things is a thing I do. But, go back to the other points. I do that, but I don't do that to put people down. Because some people are amazing at it and it looks great, and I just have no ability to do that. I don't have the money to buy these supplies monthly.
Oh, these things are very expensive.
And I just can't. Maybe if I would start, I would love it so much that I actually like myself more with makeup. And then you would like to keep it going because it helps your self-worth and your feeling. So I see the point of it. I wouldn't trash talk anybody who does it. Applaud them for putting that effort in, because that shows
They're
putting effort in themselves.
Yeah, I can see that.
But that's why
There's nothing wrong in doing any of these things, as long as it doesn't consume your whole identity to be that one.
I think that's the hard part. That's the... you get to that point eventually. Like when I used eyeliner for a while, I didn't use it for one day, and everybody gave me comments with like, "You look sick. Are you okay?"
Yeah,
Because your face looks different. They're used to the makeup, and as soon as you don't wear it, you look too pale, you look too sick. And that, if you don't do it on a daily basis, you get weird comments all the time. So there's some pressure.
I have a similar situation with my spectacles.
Glasses.
Specs, yeah.
Glasses,
whatever. I don't need these things. Well, maybe I'm kind of getting to the point where I kind of need it.
You're getting old, yes. You need glasses.
I'm more than 40, so it's fine. But I've been wearing this for almost 25 years. Not because I needed to. I started doing some... I did learn 3D animation a long time ago. So I used to stare into the computer screen a lot. That's how I started wearing it. And it became like a kind of a part of me that if I don't wear my glasses, I wouldn't feel comfortable. But there are times that I forgot it, and people say like, "Hey, you seem different," and they're like, can you see things? I'm like, yeah, I can. I don't need them. And they're like, then why do you wear them?
Fair point.
Because everyone was like, why would you wear glasses if you don't need to? Because I like it. It's
Yeah.
kind of like an accessory that I think it makes me look better.
That's the only compliment I ever got from my brother. He told me I look less boring when I wear glasses.
Less boring.
Yeah. Usually, apparently, I look more boring, but the glasses add a little bit of extra that I'm less boring.
Can you even look boring? How do you look boring?
I don't know, you look at a person, you're like, yeah, there's nothing special, you're boring as fuck.
Wow.
No.
I was always a boring person, and I was like, great. But the first couple of times when I heard that I'm a boring person, I was like, am I a boring person? The first response was to deny it. Like, no, I'm not boring.
Typical.
Yeah, typical, right?
Denial. No.
Denial is the most predictable. But then I thought about it. I'm like, I am a boring person. I don't have many of these interesting qualities. I'm like, I get it. Like, I am a boring person. It's great.
I don't know if I agree with that.
Of course you don't.
Partly, yeah, maybe there's things, but then you also talk so much, nobody else could entertain themselves by talking for hours like you could.
Yeah, I know.
So that's not really boring.
And this comes from a person who was so insecure about his own voice. And I'm like, now when I hear, like, this is great.
Yeah, you're just a Lulu. There's no other way of putting it. Midlife crisis.
Hey, I was so insecure about my voice. I wouldn't even dream to do this. Maybe last year. I wouldn't do it. But now I'm like, my voice is great. It's wonderful.
From hating it to okay to it's great.
Yeah, and I think I have only these two extremes. You either don't like it at all or just like, my voice is not that bad. I thought it was really, really bad.
So
I wish I had the Batman voice. But that's a bit...
that's a different topic.
Yes.
If you sit next to this man and he repeats, I am Batman for 20 times during a drive.
Hey, trust me, every guy does that.
Probably.
Yeah.
But
If they're not doing it, there's something wrong with them.
not every guy should be doing that. And you should also tune it down.
Nah. I'm Batman.
So you're not even low enough.
Yeah, I'll try. I'll work on it.
Yeah, that's okay. Go practice. Okay, there's two more things on my pick me list that I wrote down.
What are those?
One is jealousy disguised as humility. When
What?
I didn't understand it. What I wrote down to explain that point is that a girl says, "Ooh, guys always flirt with me, but I hate their attention."
Oh, that is such a thing.
That's
Girls
a
do that all the time.
Pick me thing. So what I see in that comment, first of all, I don't see when somebody's flirting with me. I am totally oblivious to it. You could come to me and say, "Hey, I'm flirting with you and I'm interested." And I would be like, "Haha, good joke, you're sarcastic," and walk off. So
People have to put a placard on my face saying that, hey, I am interested in you. Then I'm like, oh, yeah, really? Is that?
yeah, even
same.
then, it's like a joke and sarcasm. I put it off, so I wouldn't even notice. But I also don't like attention. But I wouldn't put this together. So therefore, I would say disqualified as pick me girl.
But
Because I wouldn't say guys flirt with me because I don't see that.
where's the jealousy part coming in there?
Maybe because
I can see the humility, but it's not humility. It's just portrayed as humility. It is wrapped up.
maybe it's the
in the-
part that guys will tell you, "Oh yeah, I would flirt with you too," or "This guy is interesting," just to get more attention, more validation, and more. Yes, they flirt with you because you're this and this and this, and oh, you don't need to hate attention because you're so fabulous.
Of course.
So that's what I understand at the pick me side.
Okay. Okay.
My interpretation.
Okay.
I'm too far off the internet world to actually know what a pick me girl is. This is just what I found, and what makes sense to me. I don't know if you have a different take on that one.
I don't know. I mean, it doesn't suit the whole idea. Like I don't know. No, I don't have any comments on that.
Okay, then we can go to the last point.
Okay.
Is basically putting yourself down for validation. Like that whole bullshit is, I'm so ugly, but
Um,
somebody's gonna choose me, or he chose me anyway, even though I'm such an ugly person, or this and this on my body. Like, okay, most girls, we all have our problem zones. We're like, okay, maybe we're too fat here, we don't like this, we don't like our hair, and we're very insecure about that.
Oh, this is one thing I can say to all the girls out there. Okay, you guys have like a million insecurities about things. Could be anything. Sometimes I have heard like, I have a weird finger. I'm like, who cares? Men usually don't care about little things like that. We are generally okay if you are generally nice and happy and peaceful to be around. We don't look at, oh, she has like 10 gray hairs. That's beyond anything that we can choose. No, there's nothing like that. So, I mean, some people have really good insecurities. Sometimes it's valid, but most of the times it doesn't matter. Nobody cares except you. You made it a big thing in your own head.
Overthinking.
Yeah, it's guys don't really do that. Like I have heard, like I walk funny. I'm like, what? You have 2 legs. That's all we care.
I have criticized people for walking funny.
There you go.
But I like that you say that, because a lot of girls are struggling with themselves, and most of them are utterly gorgeous and perfect,
Yeah.
and there's no visible reason. But that's inside their heads, and if they think that way, then
And it's the same thing like girls when they grow up, they will find all these teeny tiny things about each other to make fun of each other. And it kind of gets stuck with you people, and you live with that forever. And I will tell you, like, guys don't care about things like that. Absolutely not.
maybe that's...
Yeah, if you walk like penguin, yeah, that like penguin as like the again because of the Batman thing, it's in my head.
You pronouncing it like that doodlehead on the documentary.
What? Robert Cumberbatch?
Yes.
He said penguin. I'm not saying penguin. I'm saying penguin.
You didn't. Yeah, okay.
Okay, so if you have something so obvious, yeah, it may be a thing. But most of the time, girls are so insecure about silly things that no one would notice unless you tell them.
Yeah, but I think maybe that's where the whole pick-me thing comes from, the kindergarten bullying, because you have to stand out, you make yourself better than all the other girls, and to get attention from the teacher or whatever, or parents.
You have watched Friends, right? Sorry, I was
Yeah.
just thinking about that. There's an episode where Rachel complains to Ross that she has a tilt because she believed that she had a tilt when she walked. She thought she had like one leg shorter than the other. And no one has seen it. And these are the kind of things that girls will think about themselves that nobody else can see. And they will spend time and money and their mental space on things like that. It's insane.
Well, one of my legs is a centimeter shorter than the other. That's a fact.
Yes, does that make any change in your life?
I don't know, don't usually see me walk.
I don't think anybody has in
It does make a change.
Okay, wait. This comes from a person who had her knee fucked up and walked 4K. Remember that time?
What?
When we went to see the Aurora Australis.
Oh no, you're getting all my injuries
Oh,
confused. That was
yeah.
my foot. That wasn't the knee.
Oh, yeah.
That was the
There were
that
so
was-
many injuries over the years, so you don't even know. This is like a catcher's mitt. It's been patched up so many times.
I don't see the scars.
Mm.
I don't look like Frankenstein yet.
Okay.
But yes. But I think all these insecurities, like I said, one of my legs is a centimeter, so I need to wear insoles or a short, because otherwise the hip is also off. And that can cause injuries in the joints and etc. You know that stuff. I don't need to explain that, right?
No, of course.
So it does cause injuries and it causes pain and discomfort. And I mean, I told you about your lip.
Yeah, and does that matter? Okay, I'll tell everyone. Okay, so apparently my lip is
A cliff.
So my upper lip forms like a cliff, and it's not a lip apparently, according to
Me.
her. Okay, so
I said that.
and do I care? Absolutely not. I have 2 lips. That's pretty much all I can do about this.
Yeah, but girls don't think that way. Like,
Yeah, who, again, there's like a million cats up in your attic.
yeah, but that's how girls work. Like, I remember totally vividly. I was in the Netherlands at a pool or something, and we walked past a couple, and that guy, bless him for trying to help his wife, he was just like pointing me out and saying to her, look, she is fatter than you and she didn't have a baby. I'm like, ouch. I see the point. Your wife is insecure about her body after having a baby. Cheers for you to try to cheer her up and be like, okay, look, she's younger, she's fatter. But, oh, that hurts. I don't like wearing a bikini anyway. But since that day, I think it took almost 10 years for me to get back into a bikini.
Jesus Christ.
And even though I'm at least 5 kilos lighter than I was back then, I still don't put on bikinis unless I know the beach is basically empty. And that hits. Yes, for you, it's just something that is in girls' heads. But we had so many comments and they hurt. They are in there and they are playing on repeat forever. To get them out, to actually sit there and think, okay, I'm fine, I'm beautiful, whatever. I always thought, okay, I'm fat, I'm ugly. Nobody in school ever liked me. Every time I had a crush on somebody, they actually tore the paper apart or made fun of me. That traumatized me. I never had a relationship till I was over 18 because I thought nobody was ever interested in me. Nobody ever liked me back. Everybody always made fun of me. Everybody always bullied me for speaking softly and quietly. So I was bullied most of my life. There's always something that people make fun of. Maybe because kids make fun of things because they're kids and cruel. But all of that still sticks with me. And that was when I was 10, 12 years old. Now I'm in my 30s. And now I'm getting to the point where I actually start to believe maybe I am okay. I'm not going like you from I hate my voice to I love my voice. I'm going from I hate myself to hey, maybe I'm okay.
Hey. You know that the last video we did, you said, oh, I had the same experience. I get to say that now. When I was growing up, it was the same. I was darker. Back in India, being dark is not considered to be a good idea. And I doubled down on being darker. And I thought, or I misthought, that people would value character over color. And I realized, like, no. Okay. Then I found my only solace was food. There were so many things happening in my life. So I got to be really, really big. And it took me so many years to come back to somewhat of a healthy weight. And over those years, I got only better. And it's funny that when you grow older, things are different. And people start having an appreciation of you that you never had when you wanted it. And which led you down this path. So it's a funny experience with the world, like how others will tell you how unattractive and bad you look, you can't speak, you don't have any provisions, you don't have any ideas about the world, all that, and everything is expected out of you, and you have no. It's like trying to get a job when you have no experience, and like, I need to get a job to have some experience.
Yeah, fair. That's pretty fair.
Sorry. A lot of old trauma.
Well, I think we all have enough of that.
Yeah. That's why I like, I'm 40. I'm not gonna say 40 and fabulous because it's gonna sound pretentious. But
You sound like that
I am so loving it. I wouldn't have it any other way. My 30 to 40 was a write-off in every sense. I learned a lot, but it was a write-off. The last decade of my life was the worst. Hopefully, this decade will be better. That's the hope. And we'll see. But I think I'm in a much better place now.
I would say so. And I think the older you get, you actually accept yourself more.
Oh,
You
yeah.
learn who you are, you learn what your values are, and you understand that some people's expectations are just too much. It's ridiculous. They hold you to standards because they're traumatized themselves or whatever. It's a whole confusing mess.
Yeah.
But I think the older you turn, the more comfortable you are, and the easier these things will be.
You're so comfortable with yourself. That's the point. and you don't have to make up this facade of you're trying to be something that you're not. It's very refreshing. It's very liberating. That's the word I should use. It's very liberating. You finally, and you used to tell me that I'm too cocky about
I
this.
still tell you, you sound cocky as.
That's just the comfort of being in your own skin. That you're like,
Maybe that's my woman's perspective, because I have never even felt close to me being a good enough
yeah.
that I can't imagine that feeling.
Mm.
Maybe that's why I see it as cocky, because this confidence, from the point right now, I will probably never ever have that confidence. For me, that sounds totally sarcastic and insane and unreachable. But if that is your point, which I have met you, that is clearly your point. You are way too comfortable. You get so cocky.
Hey,
it's not
that's-
even funny.
If you want to be confident about yourself, look at others. And the more you look into other people, you will understand everyone is a walking contradiction. Everyone is so messy. And you'll start appreciating and realizing that you're not as bad as you thought. And in so many ways, you're much better than a lot of people that you know in your own life. And that's how you come to this conclusion, like, I am not that much of a screw up. And when you go through that for 10 years, you're like, ooh, okay, here we are.
That's very funny, because every time I compare myself with other people, I compare myself with their good parts, not their messy parts. I'm always like, oh, this person is so much more kinder and pure-hearted than I am. Instead of being like, okay, total nutcase, I'm better off, yay me. There's always
Well,
that higher than me.
I mean, I'm saying to look at the person as a whole. You see the good, you see the bad, and maybe you put yourself in their shoes, and maybe have this small analysis in your head saying, would you be acting the same way if you were in that space?
Never,
And
because I'm a different person.
yes, and for your reasoning for not being that way has a lot of weight into it.
Yeah, maybe I can learn from the old man a little bit more.
Absolutely.
But I think
Old and proud.
old and cocky.
Hey, it's funny, like I really wish some of my old friends see this and they'll be like, we don't know this person.
Yeah, I don't know the guy with the ponytail next to me either. It's very weird.
I used to have a bigger ponytail than this. This is like
I've only seen pictures. I don't need to see the reality. It's okay.
Oh, you're gonna see more of this. I'm gonna grow this more.
Well, maybe I start doing the podcast without my glasses. Let's see. Right.
Alright, are we missing anything?
No, I think that's a wrap. So
Okay.
I don't know about the pick me conclusion. I think pick me is a new insult for women to insult other women.
I'll do the conclusion in that case.
All right, go for it.
Okay.
Give me a conclusion.
She has a lot of attributes that we can kind of direct as a pick-me girl, but she's 100% not one of that.
Thanks, that's a compliment.
You will be rewarded in heaven when you die.
Okay, bye-bye.